Disclaimer: this recipe is not intended for people who are lactose intolerant, vegan, or who have peanut allergies. This is a video for all the skinny dudes who complain that they can't gain weight and ask if they should buy expensive weight-gaining supplements. Hi, it's Ramsey Dewey over here in Shanghai, China. I've had a few questions from some skinny guys out there. I used to be a really skinny guy. And then I put on a bunch of muscle. Got slightly less skinny. And a bunch of the viewers have been asking me, how do I pack in more calories into my diet? Because that's how you do it. Well, eat more food. Double what you're eating already. If you're eating a 2,000 calorie diet and you're a really skinny guy, you might want to try doubling that. 4,000 calories. Where do those extra thousands of calories come from? A couple of years ago, some of you asked me what do I eat in a day, so I gave you an example of a day's worth of eating, which included 6 meals, which I'm going to show in 1 minute right here. Oatmeal, eggs, cheese, juice, peanut butter, honey toast, bananas, so many bananas you wouldn't believe, olives, milk, yeah, that's whole milk. If you're lactose intolerant, that might not jive with your diet, but I drink a lot of it. Chicken, yams, so much chicken. So many chickens have died to feed me. It is alarming, but they are so delicious. More chicken, leftover chicken, mashed potatoes, even salad. I don't eat a lot of salad. Broccoli is much better for you, but there was a salad lying around. Chicken rice, and about 100 grams of peanuts. But if that's still not enough for you, if eating that kind of food is still not putting on weight, here is a recipe for a weight gainer shake to help you out if you're a skinny dude struggling with gaining weight like I used to be. Well, I'm going to show you how to make a 1,000 calorie shake, roughly, fairly easily, fairly cheaply, okay? With some simple ingredients, including a couple of overripe brown bananas, honey, peanut butter if you don't have that, actual peanuts. You might want to get the unsalted kind if you are having too much salt in your diet, but get that checked out because you might not be getting enough. Milk. This is not a, what is that, German milk? I don't know. I live in China. It's imported. It was inexpensive. 3.5% fat. The more the merrier. Fat doesn't make you fat. It simply adds more calories to your diet. Poor lifestyle makes you fat. Some protein powder. I don't care what brand. This is a decent brand. I'm not sponsored by them. And oats. Yes, plain old rolled oats. Want to use a bunch of those. Because if you're a skinny dude, you're probably not getting enough carbohydrates in your diet. It's not just about protein, it's about carbohydrates. That's why we're adding oats and honey and peanuts and milk and all this other stuff. So let's go, let's mix it all together. So the first thing I'm going to add, the dry ingredients, the oats. And you could do this any way that your blender is powerful enough to mix up. So I'm going to put a half a cup, maybe even a full cup oats in there. I don't know, as many as you feel like. The more dry ingredients you put in there, the thicker this is going to be. It's going to be a fairly thick shake. What else? Got to put the lid on there. Where'd I put my lid? So essentially I've just made oat flour, and we are going to do the same thing when we throw these peanuts in there. So make sure your blender is strong enough and has the right type of blade to blend up dry ingredients like this. I'm going to toss in a scoop or two of protein powder. Again, I don't care what brand it is. If Alway wants to sponsor me, cool. Send me a sponsorship package. I'm down for it. But, again, I don't care. It's just for that basic macro ingredient. So, let's put 2 scoops of that in. 2.5. Okay. Going nuts here. Let's peel us some bananas. Toss that whole thing in there. Now, the brand of honey you use is super important. Make sure to use Heifeng Don Duan Shi Shui Mi. I don't even know how to say that. I'm just kidding. The brand of honey you use is not important at all. Just make sure it's real. And yeah, this is just for calories and extra carbohydrates. So if you're diabetic, this is not for you. If you're obese, this is not for you. If you have sensitivities to any of the ingredients, this is not for you. This is for skinny dudes trying to put on mass. After filming this video, I realized that it's actually much smarter to put the wet ingredients in first, because I had to stop the blending process to mix it together manually with a spoon to get the wet ingredients toward the bottom. If you put the wet ingredients in first and then the dry ingredients, it mixes better in the long run. Yes, I know I've done this before many times, but it is incredibly easy to keep making the same mistake over and over again. It's human nature. Don't know why. We just do. So I've just added about 100 grams of peanuts. There's about a cup of rolled oats, 2 cups of milk, 2 bananas, 2 tablespoons of honey, and 2 scoops of whey protein powder. I'm going to drink it in a shaker cup because this blender tends to leak when you drink out of it. Otherwise, it would just drink straight out of the blender. There we go. Not sponsored by My Protein. But guys, if you're up for it, let me know. Anyway. Gotta love it when you gotta chew the shakes on the way down. But yeah, there are a ton of weight gainer shakes out there, which are expensive and largely non-nutritive, since the main ingredient is maltodextrin. Yeah, maltodextrin. It's technically a complex carbohydrate, but that's about it. It's a bunch of empty calories. Whereas if you go with oat bran, like I did here, just straight up rolled oats, you get all those calories, you get all those carbohydrates, you have real complex carbohydrates and a bunch of nutrition behind it as well, including protein. So yeah, switch out those factory-made maltodextrin-based weight gainer shakes for oats. Just blend those up. Peanuts too, man. Basically, the more stuff you cram in here, the higher the calorie content. This right here in this cup is about 1,000 calories. I'm going to calculate exactly how many afterward. And yeah, honestly, yeah, I'm chewing it, I'm kind of goofing around a little bit, but this tastes a whole lot better than those factory-made garbage weight gainer shakes that they make. So yeah, make your own. They're cheaper, they're better for you, and you can pack more calories into them. So anyway, if you're a skinny dude looking for a solution of how to pack an extra 1,000 calories into your day fairly quickly, that's one way to do it. Thanks for watching. Now get out there and train.